Welcome to the world of the Yorubas, known for class and finesse when it comes to traditional wedding ceremonies. It is a big deal and can involve lots of spending.
You could do a big society wedding and you could have 10 different caterers that you have paid.
After the introduction comes the engagement ceremony.
The family of the bride takes center stage of the ceremonies until you get to the church if you are going to go.
Now, in the Idoma traditional marriage, and they will schedule a visit, which is called in Idoma Ojole.
Ojole.
Ojole. That is
Going ahead or something?
introduction.
Okay.
The second visit will now be the Odipe.
Odipe.
Odipe. That is, they are coming to seek for the hand of the bride. They will now give you the date of the marriage, which is Omechonya.
Once an amount is reached, it is placed on a plate and the bride is called out to take part of it and offer the rest to her parents. This signifies her acceptance of the groom.
It is the most dignified in Kalabari land. The husband is required to provide as much as what he can afford. In fact, in some cases, houses are built for the wives, a lot of ornaments in form of gold, silver, jewelry, trinkets, and all that.
The dowry in Nesa land, it is 60 pounds, 120 naira. In Nesa land, it's akin to that of the Idoma. The father takes very small amount of it, some as little as 50 naira. The family of the bride, they have a standby small committee who will go and inspect
the items. Married basically in Ibira, bushmeat or dry catfish is a vital item to be provided. Okay, I have a few more messages, but let's take a look at marriages as they happen in the northern part of the country, and then we'll be back to take your messages and to have a conversation.
Nagani Naso, meaning I love what I see, is usually the first steps in traditional Hausa marriage, and soon after they will return to commence the next phase as Gaiswa, meaning greetings. Traditional Hausa wedding tend to last about a week. In the Hausa culture, it is representatives from the groom and bride's family that usually consummate the union on behalf of the couple.
But there's a unique one that is not similar to all this, and that's the Fulani traditional marriage. How is it done? There are 3 stages. The first stage is the sharo. That sharo is where the intending groom is being beaten physically, in the presence of his family and friends and neighbors.
Or is real?
It's real. It's real. And the essence is real. The essence, they are nomadic Fulani, most of them. They move around, they wander. Sometimes they are in the bush, most times, and all that. So they need a man that is strong enough to protect his wife, and that's the reason for that beating.
After Idrese, as most Igbos call it, comes Imego, which is also known as bride price negotiation. The bride price is usually not high. It can be as low as 50 naira. Other things that could elevate the price are usually the list from the bride's family and different traditional groups that will be settled for the ceremony to take place. The list is usually detailed with the number of items being specified. This is an integral part of the traditional marriage in Igbo land, while the last is the wine-carrying segment of the ceremony.
We want to know whether the dead daughter really knows the man is trying to marry. So we pour wine in a glass and give the girl, say, go and give the drink to the person who is going to marry you.
And I want to ask Mrs. Regina Ogwe in the house a question. That someone whose bride price has not been paid, but she's living with a man and already has children, will Aleku Idoma affect her in any way? You want to take that?
I will.
Quickly.
Unfortunately, there's no marriage that has been consummated, no dowry have been paid, so whatever you do, you are on your own.
All right, thank you very much. Indeed, I can't spend so much money for Ashwebi, and later you tell me that marriage crash, you must pay me back my money. Please make the marriage work. That's very important. And of course, our traditional marriages are very, very important. As much as possible, attend anyone. You just don't know where you might see your bride.